What's poppin'? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Link Productions. Today I'm gonna show you guys a trick on how to make dark melodies and how to make a cool beat with like a dark vibe, sad vibe, okay? Okay, so this is a beat that I just made to show you guys like an idea of how it can sound like if you do this trick that I'm gonna show you guys.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so the trick that I'm gonna show you guys is called the the Hirayoshi scale. Now this is the trick: 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. That's all you gotta remember. So the thing is that you choose whatever key you want. Okay, right after you choose whatever note you want, you just place it there. Now you click on E if that's the note you want to do. You can also do it on C and B, whatever. I'm gonna use E. And you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all you gotta do. There you have a scale, the Hirayoshi scale. Now, you mark everything with clicking on this tool. Mark everything, Control C. Click the tool over here, Control V, and you place it on the E above. And you do that a couple of times, you know, just so you have it everywhere. Now we can put it down. Okay, so what I did is that I put the scale on E, so it's an E Hirayoshi scale. Now I know where the notes are in the scale, so I don't need to figure out what notes sounds good, blah blah blah. I can just follow the scale. If you don't have these notes ghosted, this is what you do. Click on the little arrow here, and you go on helpers and ghost channels. That's Alt V. So if I click on Alt V, I can't see them. If I click on Alt V again, I can see them. So now we have the scale. Now we just need to make a melody. So be right back. Okay, now we have a melody. So easy. And there we have a melody. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now all we gotta do is make some drums, bro. The drums. Now for the drums, it's easier to make like a scary, dark sound when you make a beat if you use drum kits that are familiar to you, that you already know sound kind of like that you already know sound dark kind of. So Suicide Boys would be a good pick in my opinion. So I have a Suicide Boys drum kit that I got for a while ago. If you want this, you can just search on Suicide Boys drum kit free download, and you can find a bunch of Suicide Boys drum kits. You can also do that with other artists like Juice WRLD and stuff like I have done. So I'm just gonna pick whatever I want. Okay, here's another trick that you guys can do that I personally think is a lot of fun. Now, when you make hi-hats, you can just play with it, test a few things, do whatever you want, right? This is the hi-hat pattern that I came up with right now. Okay, first of all, the first thing that I always do is that I mess with the velocity. Messing with the velocity is extremely important with a lot of things like the melody and stuff, but right now I'm gonna do it with the hi-hats because it makes it more humanized, kind of. It makes it sound like a human played the hi-hats, kind of. So I usually go like this. The first one is take like lower, and then with the faster hi-hats, like the triplets and all that kind of stuff, I usually go like this or like this, and then I continue with it like that. already sounds so much better. Now the next thing is that you right click here, click on note pan, and now you can pan them so they go on like the different side of your headset or speakers or whatever. Now I think this is a lot of fun. I usually take like each side like this and then make it go like this with the faster ones, and then bop bop bam. Sounds so much better now. Listen.
Wow.
So much better right away. It's like the small things are usually the most important because the small details make the entire beat sound so much better. Now, playing this, and I'm gonna do like minor tweaks with the panning on like the snare and stuff just to make it sound better. I don't need to do anything with the hi-hats because they are already panned, as you can see. I'm actually gonna put it on a pad as well. Right now I'm gonna use Omnisphere and use the pad that I use one of the pads that I have on Omnisphere, try to find like a scary one. But you can always find free plugins with pads that are similar. I'm gonna sample the pad and then I'm gonna try to make the melody so much smoother after I sampled it. And if you want to know how to sample it, I'm gonna show you guys that now. I'm gonna make it so this is the only thing that plays. I'm gonna do it like this because it's easier. Now the only thing that is gonna export is the pad, as you can hear. I'm gonna click here, export WAV file, WAV file, and then you just pick something you'll remember. There you have a sample. If you go on files, you get the sample, but there you have a sample. Now I don't need this, I can put that there instead. Now as you can see, this usually happens that it's like a little bit too far to the right, and if you then mark it and then you click on Control B, this is gonna happen. That's gonna fuck up everything. So what you do is that delete that, you go back to the original first one you put, you go over here, you click on Alt and hold it in and move this a little bit to the right, just so you have enough space to go over here again and move it. Click on Alt again and move it so it's correctly lined up, and then you can go back, click on Alt again and put it all the way to the left. Now if you are to mark it and click on Control B, that won't happen. Just a little trick. Okay, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna open up 3D Slicer and I'm gonna pick this, drag it in to 3D Slicer, click on it, choose beat, put the attack up a little bit, and then delete this because we won't need it, and so yeah, this is the beat, let's go.
Shit got crazy, man.
Nice.
Well, I hope you learned something. If you learned something, please tell me down in the comments what you learned. If you have any ideas for the channel, what kind of videos I can make in the future, let me know in the comments. If you were to hit that subscribe button, that would be amazing. Thanks for all the support, guys, and peace out.